Hi, this is Saintjerome of Crypto Experiences bringing you yet another crypto experience. Today is February 13th, 2023. Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day. Did you get your significant other some kind of gift? I hope you did, so you can stay out of the doghouse. Anyway, um, I just thought I'd talk a little bit today about, are we in a bear market? Are we in a bull market? By the picture behind me, they're battling each other out. They have been for quite some time. Prices have went down from big highs. We had a $66,000 Bitcoin to now around $22,000 Bitcoin. The rest of the cryptos, for the most part, have fallen also, but we've seen a resurrection of lately, where we were going down in Bitcoin to, I kind of remember, about 14, 15,000. Now we're 22, 25. Now, there's been a lot of predictions for some very high prices coming up in the future. Now, I'll tell you what I think, but by no means am I a financial advisor, and don't take this for any financial advice, please. By the way, my two subscriber contests that I have come to an end. The first one was for 10,000 Satoshis, and the winner was Give Me Crypto, who still hasn't claimed his prize. And the second one was for 100,000 Satoshis for 300 subscribers, and that was won by Just G. And he has not claimed his prize either. So you guys need to come in on the comment of the last video I had made, and tell me what your public keys are. If you give me your public, I should say public address. You give me your public address, I will send you the promised Satoshis. Don't worry about your public address. That's how you receive whatever cryptocurrency it is. In this case, we're dealing with Satoshis, which is part of Bitcoin. So what are we? Are we the bear on the left, or are we the bull on the right? We'll soon find out, won't we? Is this a crypto bull run, or is it truly just false hope? Is there a lot of FOMO going out? Is there fear of missing out? Or is there like FUD, that we're afraid something bad is going to happen? So honestly, I don't have the full answer, but I do have my opinion. Is there a huge Bitcoin bull trap set? Is there a huge bull trap set for all cryptocurrencies right now? We have people who think they're going to really take off, and we have people say, watch out, what's going on? Not financial advice, but personally, I think we're in a bit of a head fake right now. I believe that this is a bit of a false bull market, and and all the cryptos across the board are going to fall pretty low, and people are going to get a little discouraged. But I think what's going on is some whales and some different governments are manipulating the markets right now, the crypto market. And I think then after they get to a certain low point, and it's going to be quite substantial, maybe 30 to 50% drop, that then it's going to turn around and then it's going to shoot to the moon for a while. So I think we do have a bull market coming, but we may have to go through a little bit more bear market first. Now, this is not financial advice, but I've been listening to a lot of people podcasting. That's how, one way, I gain my experiences. And that seems to be the consensus that I can kind of pull together. Now, one thing I've noticed, there seems to be two big camps, and that's what I've been podcasting on lately. You have the XRP, you have the XDC XLM camp, and then you have the other camp of other cryptos. And the main camp is the Bitcoin camps. You got Bitcoin, you got Bitcoin Cash, you have Litecoin, Dogecoin, the ones that came off of the original blockchain like that. So two camps: the Bitcoin and Litecoin people. The Dogecoin, they believe they have the true cryptocurrency. The XRP, the XDC, the XLM people believe they have the true cryptocurrency. Well, we got two functions, in my opinion, going on here. So the BTC, the Bitcoin Cash, Dogecoin, Litecoin seem to me to be good store of value, and they also seem to be used well for currency. Now you look at Bitcoin, there's only going to be 21 million of them ever going to be mined. And as you get closer to the halvings, then the price starts going up as there becomes less and less Bitcoin. Same thing true about Litecoin. As you get near the halving, the price of Litecoin goes up. One of our podcasters, and that's a big Litecoin person, is Clint Westwood. He's predicting about a June rally that we're going to see Litecoin really shoot up. Recently, it got over $100. It slipped a little bit today. I think it's down to right about $90, but still, High water mark on Litecoin. I think I paid $350 in 2017 for a Litecoin. Well, not looking like a good deal now, but you know what? To be honest, I paid $12 for a Litecoin before too. So when you start to do the dollar cost averaging, which I'm a big advocate of, you just keep buying in a little at a time. You can handle the big rises and you can handle the drops. The other camp we have here is the XRP, XLM, and XDC camp. And let me just talk a little bit about that. Are we going to see a XRP run? Are we going to see its compadre XLM run and XDC? Uh, all three of these currencies are among the 5 coins that particularly have adopted the ISO 200.2 message format for Fedwire fund services. In doing so, the Federal Reserve will be able to transition towards a payment ecosystem of the future. This established global language for payments messaging is already used in more than 70 countries. So having read that quote, that is why a lot of people put a lot of stock in these coins. XRP, XDC, XLM, IOTA, and Algorand. They believe those will be the true currencies for liquidity in the future, especially XRP, XLM, and XDC. So they're going to provide liquidity for a new financial redo. I hesitate to use the actual terms because certain of these podcasting sites have high censorship, and the one I am on the most has very high censorship. So I'm going to call it a financial redo for now. You have to have a special kind of system in it that starts with Quan, but I don't want to go into any farther than that. So, yes, I believe these are going to be very important in the future, and I do believe they're going to carry liquidity. Now, I have people that are in the Bitcoin camp and the Litecoin camp, Bitcoin maximalists especially. They don't think highly of XRP at all. They call it a banker coin, and they don't see the value in it. They believe it's going to fall. But I've been listening to a lot of podcasting lately, and I'm trying to get both camps. And I do think there's a use case for both. And I do see a big upside on XRP, XLM, and XDC coming in the future. There particularly a lot of people are talking up XLM, especially. They say that XRP will be in the future bought out, and we'll be stuck with. We'll be have XLM as what we have as our currency, but they're talking about some exorbitant, crazy prices for XRP. XRP has been hovering around 40 cents lately. They're talking like in order to make that new financial redo work, it starts like Quan, the coins have to be valued 10,000, $100,000. But when someone did the math, they said each one will have to be $1 million. Well, if you can get XRP now for 40 cents and it's $1 million in the future, well, that's a darn good deal. Now, is there any promise of that? No, there's no promise of it. Uh, I say I don't mind a little speculation when you can get a coin so cheap. You know, XRP, XLM are very cheap. So you can, not you, but one could take a little gamble and buy in and write it out. I think personally, this is my own opinion, that XRP is going to go down in about half here soon. And a lot of people are going to buy in, but then I think after it's gone down, it's going to shoot up quite high. So that's just where I'm at. Anyway, but others are talking about Bitcoin's huge bull market's going to come. Are you actually ready? I guess this is a really crazy bull who's going to take off and go to the moon in his spacesuit. So again, I have kind of the same opinion I do of XRP camp, that Bitcoin and its compadres, a Litecoin and Dogecoin and Bitcoin Cash, I believe they're also going to take off. Uh, I put a lot of stock into a famous podcaster and a person who comments on the future, Clif High. He did webbot reports in the past, and they've been highly accurate. What's kind of crazy about him is we thought some of those predictions of the webbot reports would have come true by now, but we're just now, some that we thought were coming true 5, 6, 7 years ago are actually coming true now. One that hasn't happened yet, and I do believe it's going to happen, that Bitcoin is going to go to $100,000. We were flirting with that when we got up in the $60,000 range, but I do believe it's going to take off. And I think it's going to be $100,000 now. Maximalists like Matt Kaiser are predicting even higher and saying like $1 million for Bitcoin. So, $1 million for a Bitcoin and $1 million for XRP. Why not have, oh, it's hard to put your fingers together in the camera. Why not have both? Now, Bitcoin is a lot more expensive now. So you'll be going, if it goes to $1 million, you will be going, what, about 50 times your money, roughly? But if XRP goes a million, like, that's almost 2 million times your money, or your investment, I should say. But remember, what you're investing right now is fiat currency that is not backed by anything. No, folks, it's not backed by gold. It's not even backed by oil anymore because the oil countries are dropping us here. So the United States currency has got some issues, and they're trying to save it. But if you've heard of BRICS nations, the main five are Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, but several more countries have come aboard, and they are backing their trade, their currencies with hard assets. Gold being the main one right now. Russia will accept payments for their oil in gold, or the Russian ruble backed by gold, or Bitcoin. Yep, that's what Russia will take payment for their oil for right now. So I believe there is a big upside for Bitcoin also. We talked earlier about how some countries now are talking about making Bitcoin legal tender. It's going very well in El Salvador. Has some issues, but it has really bumped up the prosperity of that country and helped the unbanked become banked. So it has been something else. When you talk about other of the Bitcoin's type of coins, I believe Litecoin then, as my friend Clint has talked about, when it comes into the halving, it's going to shoot up quite a bit too. And what I really like about Litecoin, one thing is it's way fast, much faster than regular old Bitcoin. Uh, Plus, there's going to be 84 million of them instead of 21 million, and the blocks are bigger, 32 megabytes instead of 8 megabytes blocks. And you can go into the alternative, like Nimble part of Litecoin, and it's a layer above the regular layer up here, and you have privacy, and then it comes back down into the main Litecoin ledger, and you can make your transactions that way and in private. So is it the end of the bear market? Personally, I don't think so, but that's my opinion, not financial advice. I think this has been a head fake, and this bull market is to pull some people in and then crash it down. Then when people panic and get out, then the big bucks come in. So I think that's what's happening. Um, but don't take us as financial advice. I personally am going to hold on and wait, and then I'm going to try to come in and get some crypto at a bargain price. So um, I think you'll see all of them go down to some degree. So when do you buy in? Well, again, dollar cost averaging. You keep buying down and you buy up, and it works out pretty good in the long run. So I hope this has been useful to you. I want to get a podcast out quickly since I haven't had one for a while. Um, and I just thank you for the increase in subscribers. If you have anything you'd like me to look at and talk about, call some of my friends, talk to some of my buds that are in podcasting. I'd be happy to do that. Thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up, please. I have a lot of links down below how to save a little money. I'm a Ballet ambassador, and it's a good wallet to put cold storage. And with all the trouble that different um, different exchanges are having, that a cold storage wallet looks pretty good. So if you want to help me out, that'd be great. And I'm going to continue to the next contest. When I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to at least do 100,000 Satoshis again. I'm going to see if I can work up to something else too. A little different when I'm talking continental United States and non-continental United States. If it's continental United States, I will always throw into a winner of any of my contests The Promise of Bitcoin by Bobby C. Lee book. by Bobby C. Lee, his book, a very good book, by the way, Brother Charlie, the inventor of Litecoin. Well, thank you for coming. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.